Alright guys, out at the range today with the IWI Masada 9S, the compact style Masada here guys, shoots 9mm. Here we go. Hundred. Let's see this. You nicked it.
Second chopping. It's very skinny.
A little snappy. So the only complaint I really have is that there's so much muzzle bounce after those shots that it's really hard to pick up a super quick split time on the second one. But it is a good feeling gun, good shooting gun, accurate gun, and it looks pretty dang sweet. So the IWI Masada guys 9S. This thing is pretty dang awesome. We will be getting some more time with it here on the range, but as of now, no malfunctions. What's going on, guys? Today we are talking about the IWI Masada Slim, one of the newest pistols in IWI's lineup, and this one is aimed at the concealed carry type of setup. And IWI has done a pretty good job of bringing this thing to a market at a pretty fair price for what you're getting and providing a lot of that IWI quality that you would expect from the Israeli brand. So looking at this, guys, you do have an optic cut already set up on this thing. It was set up for us to go ahead and put the 507K on it, and we were able to directly mount that to the slide without any adapters or anything extra on there. So that was very nice to see because that is one of our favorite optics. So already having that in the arsenal, being able to just swap that over, get to work, was a very, very nice setup there. I believe ours is just the standard, but they do have one that comes with night sights. I have not seen that one in person, but this one in particular comes with a white dot front sight and a blacked out rear sight. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that that is my preferred setup. Other than more of a fiber optic front sight, I don't really care too much about the night sights because I usually run optics, but having that blacked out rear sight is a big deal to me. So that's definitely something that caught my eye, and I was a huge approval on that. So good job IWI for that part right there. when we look at the overall gun itself, guys, this is about a Glock 43X size in just comparison. I'm trying to use something that a lot of you guys have seen or at least felt before. So the size of this is definitely right on that micro compact type of line when it comes to the carry type of setup. So pretty decently small. This does come with two 13-round magazines in the box. No pinky extensions or anything like that, but it does fit your hand very nicely. So I have a pretty decent sized hand. The gun is unloaded here. And even without the magazine, you guys can see that it fits me perfectly the way I need to. Having that mag in actually kind of just finishes that grip right there. So I do not need a pinky extension on this one to get a full solid grip on this, but it does help sometimes to have that. This one, it wasn't necessary. So good job on that as well. The trigger itself, guys, is pretty dang good. That was one thing we noticed. It is a steel trigger, I believe, is what I read. But the trigger has a nice little ergonomic feel to it when you're trying to get that on your finger pad placement. And the reset is super clean. So nice little wall that you come to and break. I would say it's probably right in between the probably about the 5.5 mark. And then the reset is one of the cleanest parts about it, because it just it's got a little bit of travel, but it's pretty nice. But overall, good trigger on this thing. Not really set up ambidextrous. It does look like the mag release can change, but you do not have an ambidextrous slide, stop, and release on this side. So it is not a full ambi gun by any means. The grip itself has kind of a standard type of texture, no super grittiness or extra grippiness itself. In my opinion, that could have a little bit of work done to it, is maybe make it a little bit deeper pores so that it is a little bit more grippy being such a small gun, but that is just kind of being nitpicky on that. They do have at least the trigger guard cut right there on the back side, so that is something that's very important for me to get that high and tight grip that I like, and is probably one of the reasons that you can get a full grip on this such a small gun. So something to consider, guys, if you're looking for a new carry gun. This one will give you that full-size grip exactly like that 43X does out there. But overall at the range, we personally had about 500 rounds through this thing, and we shot a variety of steel case, tool ammo, 115 grain, Blazer and Norma 115 grain brass, and then 124 grain, I believe it was Blazer as well. So we had up to about 4 different kinds of ammo in this, and not a single malfunction. So 500 rounds through us. It went through the test just fine. No issues, no stovepipes, no nothing like that. Had several people shoot it and seemed to overall like it. Now, if you saw Ryan in the video, you heard him say it's skinny. It is a very skinny gun. It is a double stack mag, but it almost feels like a single stack the way that this thing is set up. So it is a smaller pistol for you guys. If you have a little bit of issue with those bigger grips, this may be something that you're interested in, just for the sole reason that you can get your hand around it a little bit easier. So that's about it for us, guys. Yes, absolutely. I think IWI did a good job bringing this one out to market. By the way, big shout out to IWI for sending this to us here at GunMade so that we can shoot it. I think all 3 of us were able to get our hands on it and shoot it a little bit, and nobody had any issues. So it's turned out to be a really good review, and we do appreciate the opportunity to get to review this one. So that's all from us, guys. Let us know down below what you think of this IWI Masada Slim. Would you guys get one? Would you consider it for your next carry gun? IWI has definitely been around for a long time. They have good quality products, and I believe them kind of diving more into the concealed carry type of pistols is something that I definitely look forward to seeing more of in the future. But yeah, guys, that's it from us. Hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends, and as always, we will see you in the next video.